welcome back to the Kooky Kitchen. This is Tina, and I'm glad you're here. My counters are getting overran with my jars of mixes, but I have, I think just one more. I think it's a new shake and bake shelf-stable mix. I think that's it. Anyway, but as you can see, we got a bowl of macaroni. I decided that along with dinner, we're going to have like a pasta salad. And I started thinking of those suddenly pasta salads and looked up to see what flavors there were. I don't have a box. I'm going to make my own using my ranch mix that I did. So we're going to do that now. So this has time to marinate in the fridge for a while before we make our other shake and bake. So this is a barbecue shake and bake that I made about a month ago, and we liked it. But I want to try a new recipe where it has nutritional yeast in it, and then I'm going to compare it. If I like it, I mean, there's not much left here. If I like the new one better, I'm going to mix them. So I've got to get my chicken defrosted. I got to get my pasta salad made and in the fridge. So let me gather my ingredients. All right. I'm going to start with a third of a cup, not a fourth, a third of a cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of my homemade ranch dip and dressing. If you don't have it homemade, don't worry about it. Use a packet, 1 packet, and then 2 to 4 tablespoons of milk just to kind of thin it out. I'm going to mix it in this little bowl, and then we'll move on. All right, I only added 2 tablespoons of milk. So this is the consistency. Let's get it poured on top of our little seashell macaroni. All right, I moved our pasta salad to a smaller bowl. Gonna cover it. I'm gonna let it sit in the fridge for a while. I think it's going to need a little bit more because you know how the pasta will oftentimes soak up some of the dressing you use. When I make macaroni salad, it always sits overnight, and then I end up having to add a little bit more to it. I think that's what's going to happen here, so we're going to watch it and see. Let's get started on our new shake and bake recipe. First, we're going to drop in a cup of breadcrumbs. Next, a 1/4 cup of flour. Next up, a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. This is not the same as yeast you would make bread with. Now we have 1½ teaspoons of salt. One teaspoon of dried dill. 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. So the garlic powder was supposed to be a ½ teaspoon, and I put a whole teaspoon in there. I'll have to mark it on my recipe. We'll see how it tastes. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. About a ½ teaspoon of turmeric, or however you pronounce that, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white sugar. Let's shake it up. And our new recipe for, guess what? This is for ranch shake and bake, not the barbecue. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have ranch shake and bake already made. I guess we'll try that tonight too. Let's actually make the barbecue one now. All right, for the barbecue shake and bake, we're starting off the same way. A cup of breadcrumbs, a 1/4 cup of flour, a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, and 1½ teaspoons of salt. Now let's get our other ingredients, the correct ones. We have 1½ teaspoons of smoked paprika. In you go. In you go. We've got 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of black pepper. I was going to do half a teaspoon, but I'm doing a whole teaspoon. A half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1.5 teaspoons of brown sugar. I was afraid it wouldn't fall out very good, but it did, I guess, huh? All right, this is our new barbecue shake and bake. This is the one I first made. The color's a little bit different. I think the original one that I made had more paprika in it. All right, so now we're just gonna let them sit and wait for dinner, and we're gonna get out some chicken legs, and we're gonna try them both. Probably all 3, since I took the time to make it already. All right, time for our chicken. It's all defrosted. I'm gonna put just a little bit of oil on it so the coating sticks. I'm gonna put it in my bag and shake it. And then I'm going to put it on my pan, which I will spray before I use it. Well, I hope this works. Okay, so I just put in maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I didn't measure it. I just put a little bit in there. 5 legs. And now I'm going to put in my first shake and bake mix that I made. All right, I added 1/4 cup of the first barbecue shake and bake I made. You know, I squeezed all the air out, and then I rubbed it and shook it, and I think it covered pretty well. So let me get on the pan. The first one I made is going to be to the far left. I'll put ranch in the middle. I'll put the new barbecue on the far right, so we know which is which. All right, real quick, I just wanted to show you that once I got a little bit of oil on the chicken legs, when I pour my shake and bake mix in there, I kind of spread it around so it can already start adhering. And then that's when I get all the air out of the bag and shake it around and massage it. If there is any crumbs left in the bag, as I take them out, I put my hand in there and I just stick the rest of that mix to the chicken legs to make sure I get it all on there. And this is what our chicken looks like as it's going into the oven, preheated at 400. They're probably going to have to cook for about 45 to 50 minutes. Let's see, regular barbecue here, ranch here, my new barbecue here. I should say my first barbecue, not regular barbecue. There is a couple that's not on the rack. I didn't want to have to climb up on my shelf and get another rack, so I just made use as what I was putting away out of the dishwasher, so I didn't have to put it away. I could use it and put it back in there. All right, so let's get these in the oven and let's check on our salad. First, I want to remember to tell you that I did end up making the mayonnaise ranch mix. I made it a second time and added it to this. It was just really dry. I did not tell my son how much pasta to start with, so I think he used the whole box of pasta. Next, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of peas, 1/2 cup of cheese, and some bacon bits. All right, these are the bacon bits I'm using. Something that my mom had. The peas were frozen peas my mom had. They both need to be used, so this is a great time to use them. And it's 2 tablespoons of the bacon bits. The cheese, I just took a handful of cheese. We like cheese. I may add more. I don't know. I'm going to get this mixed up, and I'm going to give it a taste. All right, this is what my do-it-yourself, because I always get the letters backwards, sorry, suddenly salad looks like. Let's just try a little piece and see. Kyle won't be home for about an hour. Okay. Pretty good for a quick pasta salad. All right, we got about 45 minutes left for our chicken. Kyle should be home by then, and we'll finish up and let him taste test. Our chicken is done, and it looks delicious. let me get a plate and we'll start taste testing. Okay, it is time to taste test. My new barbecue, which I did take a little piece off because I thought, what if it's not done? Ranch, old shake and bake, and our salad. Let's get to tasting. The salad's pretty good. I would like more cheese in there. All right, let's taste the chicken. I don't think I let the chicken cool quite long enough. Whew, that was a hot bite. Okay, I'm sorry. Having a difficult time taking a bite of chicken with one hand when it's so hot. But next, so this is good. That was the new one. Now I'm going to try the ranch in the middle. I did get a fork because that was too hot for me to take a bite of. Let's see if I can cut off the old one. The old recipe, or the first recipe, I should say. Okay, I think I was able to do that okay. All right, these two are not far off in flavor. This has nutritional yeast in it, which I like. I also added turmeric and pepper to both of these because you need pepper with the turmeric to get the health benefits. Now the pasta salad, maybe when I try it tomorrow, it will have mingled more. I want a little bit stronger flavor on that ranch. But all in all, it's good. Remember, this only marinated for a couple hours. Usually when I make a pasta salad, it's overnight when I let it marinate. But overall, I think I'm going to stick with my new chicken recipe. Even though there's not much difference, I like the idea that it has that nutritional yeast in there. And the turmeric and the pepper. And that's it, folks. That's dinner for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you next time here at the Kooky Kitchen. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of my videos. Give me a thumbs up to help my channel out. And now, I'll see you next time. Bye!